Oh, what up? How's it going? Oh, what up, everyone? How you guys doing? All right, let's get some music up in here before we really get started. How's everyone doing? Oh yeah, fuck. I've been all right. Not too bad. Still trying to get the channel up and running, but you know. And I got something to say about that, which is really, really fucking weird, actually. Yeah, I'm still trying. I'm still trying to get it back, but I'm very confident we will at some point. Um, Hold on, let me put this a bit closer so you guys can hear this music. Yeah, I know I'm sad about the channel as well, but hey, but yeah, comfortable I can get it back because um so I got an email. Actually, I got like a bunch of emails. And so when I tried to, so every single copyrighted video on the Fire Force that I got, um, oh shit, I tried to so you can appeal every single video as well as appealing the actual ban. So all 34 episodes of Fire Force 34, 36 that I did get the copyright on, I appealed all of them. And it takes about a day for it to actually go through. And holy shit, a bunch of you just jumped in. Holy fuck. That was like 3 to 28 people in no time. So I appealed every single video. It would take a day for it to actually go through. If it didn't get like accepted or whatever, then I would just appeal it again, like right away. It's fucked because recently, Shane, what's up? Oh yeah, yeah, I'm doing One Piece again. I got something to say about that as well. Why it's been taking so long. But so I got a couple emails, and it's weird because my channel doesn't exist anymore. But I'll just read it to you because it's weird. A lot of the uh, fuck. Oh, okay. Thought I forgot my password for a second. Okay, so yeah, here's a bunch of them. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine emails from YouTube copyright, and every single one of these emails that I got, for example, this one, it says, in accordance with the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, we've completed your we've completed processing your counter notification. The following videos have been restored unless you have deleted them. All right? So I already deleted them ahead of time during that 1 week period that I had like in order to appeal it before it got banned. I already deleted them. But the fact that I'm getting these emails saying that the videos have been restored, that means that they're back up again. But they got restored and they're back up again, but my channel is still not active, which is really, really weird to me. So, I mean, it is progress. We're headed in the right direction, but oh shit, it went from 28 back down to 3. Um, So yeah, I don't know. We're heading in the right direction. I just need to, go through the like a couple more appeals, and then we'll just kind of see what happens. But yeah, we are still making a little bit of progress. Yeah, exactly. But that doesn't make sense. Why did the I put in appeals for the channel and the videos, but 8 of the videos got put back up. So, how are the videos that I got copyrighted on to get my channel banned in the first place? Now they're going through and they would be back up if my channel wasn't banned. That doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I mean? It's weird. It doesn't make any sense. But no, I'm still appealing for the channel. But hey, man, um, yeah, the weekend was all right. What did I do? Friday, I actually went out on a date, which was not bad. It actually went pretty swimmingly. And then Saturday went golfing, and I shot like garbage. Parred one hole, and the rest were like double bogeys. It was terrible, terrible. But had a couple beers out on the course, and it was all right. But as for the One Piece reactions, so I'm 3 episodes behind, and upcoming like this weekend coming up will be episode number 4. So I thought that Zed was on vacation and he would be back on Saturday, but he messaged me on Discord saying that he's actually not going to be back until Tuesday. So that means it depends on what you guys would want, because I could do sometime this week, do a triple of One Piece, or we could say screw that and I could just put out a quad episode and we could do 4 continuous episodes on Sunday afternoon. So it depends on what you guys would want. But yeah, so I could do a triple sometime this week, or we could wait till Sunday and I could put out 4 episodes at once. Yeah, Sonny. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Do you guys want a triple or a quad? That's the main question. Yeah, I know. I heard one of my buddies messaged me saying that there's a new opening as well. So yeah, we're yeah. No, I that's fine. I never watch the intros anyways until there is a new intro, and then I'll watch the older intro. Where the fuck is everybody? There's only 3 people in here. Tell every single person what the fuck. Join the Baxter stream. I was thinking the same thing, man. 4 episodes, just fuck, man. 4 episodes right in a row. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Yeah, man, it's good to be back. Good to be back. I gotta, yeah, man, like, we'll get the channel back. But yeah, how are you guys doing? I, yeah, yeah, it's nice to have a bunch of, a lot of support from you guys. It's awesome. Oh, there's Bing Bong, hop in the live, right in the Discord. Oh yeah, and because my channel is gone now, I lost my YouTube Premium as well. So when I'm listening to this shit, I get ads that come up. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. I hate ads on YouTube so much. What's up, man? Yeah. How was everyone else's weekend? Good? Oh, there he is. Blat, there he is. Now we're starting to get some people in here. Sounds like a Naruto opening, but they're heavy spoilers. Yeah, again. I never watch the spoilers anyways, or watch the intro anyways. But yeah. Well, Sonny, where are you? It's fucking hot where I am too, man. The humidity is fucking insane. Especially because where I work, played some basketball. A little rusty though. Yeah, yeah, man. Um, or no, it wasn't this past. No, last Tuesday we I was playing ball in like that men's league that I'm in, and um yeah, we made the play-in game, and it's just like win or lose, like win or go home, and we ended up losing. I was pretty rusty as well. I think I had like 4 points. Two of them were free throws, and then I made a layup. But other than that, I was like 1 for 7 from the field or something. So like, fuck, man. Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, I know it is pretty fucking sick, eh? Yeah. Oh, Marcel, there he is. Um, I still need to. I don't know if I showed you guys in the last live stream. I got a Whitebeard um, figure, and it's young Whitebeard in the Odin flashback where he makes the clash with Roger when he's fighting Roger, and I have the Whitebeard, but then I still need to go back to GameStop and get the Roger, and they like connect into one figure, and there's like that Conquerors hockey like ball in the middle. I just need to get the Roger, and then we can connect it and make like the one big one. But yeah, yeah. Reactions regardless will be out this weekend. I think it seems like people kind of want just that quad episode, so I can just. What are we at now? 1,137. I fuck. Yeah, yeah. Through the mashups, yeah. But what are you gonna do, right? Fucking ads, man. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Bear with the pacing? Really? Not that good pacing right now these last couple episodes or what? Yeah, I ain't watching it. Um, oh, yeah. Favorite anime is One Piece for sure, hands down. It was, it was Bleach. It's funny because when I first started the big three, and it wasn't even on purpose, but I coincidentally watched the big three like right in a row. So I remember watching Bleach probably maybe like the first 4 or 5 episodes of Bleach. But I don't know what it was. I was like, I don't know. And so I quit watching Bleach. And then I watched Naruto and then obviously Naruto Shippuden. And then I caught up to the point where I've said this multiple times, where they're in the war arc, and Madara uses that the Infinity Tsukiyomi, and everyone actually gets caught in the Genjutsu. And I just stopped watching there because I couldn't handle those fucking filler episodes. And then I tried. I was like, you know what? I'll go do Bleach again. And then I watched all the way through Bleach, including the fillers, because during that like Korea arc, fucking, it's weird how it transitions into that because at the time you don't know it's filler. But I always loved Bleach. Bleach was the best. It's probably my second favorite. And then, yeah, One Piece. It was probably around Whole Cake Island where I liked it, like where I finally was like, yeah, okay, One Piece has got it. I probably knew that in my head, but that's when I actually admitted I was like, yeah, One Piece is it's goated. But yeah. Yeah, fuck. I want to know what's going on in One Piece though. I know that it's done the Kuma flashback. Yeah. Oh, you'll love Bleach for sure. It's fucking dope. You just got to go on Google and search like filler episodes, and then you just don't watch those. What did I see? Oh, I saw a short of when Gian um, makes his appearance in the when he walks in the room, and he's the last one in the room where all the captains are in a meeting. I think it's like the first time we see all of them in one room, and I was like, damn. I was actually about to start rewatching it again, but I started watching Assassination Classroom, and I think I'm like 4 episodes away, and then I'm done Assassination Classroom. And then I don't know what I'm gonna watch after that. Assassination Classroom is it's interesting. Yeah, I've seen Attack on Titan. Like fuck, man. If my channel was still up, like I have all the reactions of Attack on Titan on my old channel. Just from like season 2 up until the end, because before I made my original channel, I had already watched season 1. But yeah, I've seen it. You read Bleach backwards? Why? Or was that like your first manga and you weren't aware that you read backwards in Japanese, not the other way? Yep. Yep. Channel's down. The one. It's been down since July 29th. Yeah, I've seen Vinland Saga. Yeah, that's another one I watched on my own time. Um, I have mixed feelings about it. It was so okay. This is what I'll say about Vinland Saga. Is I never read the manga or anything like that. I think some of you guys already know what I'm about to say. Is it was fucking dope, obviously. So I'm expecting season 2 to just be carnage again, right? But he changed his mentality that I have no enemies and just bettered himself and just became like a good human being. I wasn't obviously expecting that, and if it was up to me, I would have preferred him to stay completely savage and stay like the way he was. He's not, but I get it. I get it. So maybe I'll have to like watch it again when season 3 comes out. Like I don't. The manga just finished, right? So it's gonna be interesting to actually see Thorfinn by the very end, if he's gonna keep this same attitude or if something's gonna happen and he's gonna tweak again. I'm not sure. But yeah, I have seen Vinland Saga. Fuck. There was another anime though that I wanted to start. I forget. It just you scroll through Crunchyroll and there's a bunch and you're like fuck, like I don't know which one. Oh, I still need to watch I think the 1 or 2 episodes of Doctor Stone, because Doctor Stone is fucking dope right now as well. And then fuck, there's another one. Something. What is it called? Yeah. I mean, I get it, the whole Vinland Saga thing. I get it. But if we're not familiar with the story going into season 2, we're expecting more carnage, right? But yeah. Top 5 favorite anime? That's a really good question. Um, so One Piece and Bleach for sure. Um, that's actually really good. One Piece, Bleach. I really, really like Samurai Champloo. That would be in there as well. So One Piece, Bleach, Samurai Champloo. Probably Cowboy Bebop I'd throw in there. And then off the top of my head, I maybe Yu Yu Hakusho, or low key, Hajime no Ippo is such a good anime, man. Hajime no Ippo is low key like one of those ones where no one really talks about it. Yeah, like I don't know, man. Hajime no Ippo is really, really, really underrated. No one talks about it. If I like, maybe it's a couple of them might change if I actually took the time to think about everything that I've watched. But yeah, that's off the top of my head. Oh fuck, no more coffee. No, actually, no, not actually Naruto. I wouldn't put in my top 5. I like it. Obviously, I have a tattoo of Naruto, like Naruto tattoo. But I wouldn't. No, I don't know. I like it, but it's not in my top five. Um, Never been into sports anime, but I keep Hajime no Ippo. I recommend it. It was my first sports anime that I watched. Um, well, I guess I was watching it around like the same time I was doing Blue Lock as well. Blue Lock is really good. If you haven't seen Blue Lock, I recommend watching that. Honestly, um, yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch. I still haven't seen Haikyuu yet. I haven't seen Slam Dunk. Um, yeah, Haikyuu. That's the volleyball one. Like I've heard it's good. I'm going to. That might even be the next one I watch. I'm not sure. But I mean, some animes you just got to give it a chance, man. Watch the first couple episodes. If you don't like it, then fucking just dump it, right? But yeah, I don't know. No, there's no new episodes. It's just season 1 and 2. And man, people like to shit on season 2 of Blue Lock. I liked it a lot, honestly. I really liked it. Veronic, there he is. Yeah, I'm doing well. Soup, what's up? I haven't seen what. How do you pronounce it? Gurren Lagann or Gurren Lagann or Gur? Yeah, no, I haven't seen that one. There's a bunch of those like I haven't seen. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Kill la Kill. I haven't seen. I tried to watch Soul Eater like years ago. Something I don't know. There was something about it. I'll give it another shot. Some of those animes, you start, you didn't really like it, but then you go back, you give it a real chance. I watched like the first 3 episodes, and I was like, nah. But if I actually get into it, then no, I'll be doing reactions on this channel. Like as of right now, I don't have any up, but I don't have a choice because my old channel, I'm still appealing everything to still try to get it back, but. Um, Yeah, I'm gonna start next weekend. I'm doing a quad of One Piece, and then I have already done episodes 1 and 2 of Dan to Dan season 2. So I actually I have those. Last live stream I said I was gonna upload them. I still haven't uploaded them on Patreon, but Dan to Dan I have started season 2. Obito, thanks. No, yeah, Board Kid. No, I'm doing a quad episode of or quad reaction of One Piece. What do you mean complete the reactions? Well, yeah, because I haven't changed the name. Like I said in the live stream when I made this channel, it was originally a sports channel that I tried to do on the side of my other channel that I had before it got banned. But after a couple, I was like, you know what, this isn't for me. So it was just called Baxter with Sports. So I changed the name real quickly and I just put like P just to quickly like remake it, but then it won't let me change the name to something else until 2 weeks is done. I tried to do it today. I still have 2 days, and then I'm just gonna change it to back to the Baxter, but the word the it's gonna have an A instead of an E because obviously you can't duplicate names. So yeah, that's why if you haven't been able to find it, that's why because it's just called P right now. Yeah, no, it'll be easy for like once I change the name in 2 days, then you can just search the Baxter and you'll see it. Yeah. Um. So what is it that brought Naruto down for me? And again, I see a couple people that might have just joined. Like, I named my top five anime, and Naruto wasn't in there. Um, it wasn't necessarily the plot. Uh, a lo- uh, and again, like, don't take this the wrong way, because I love Naruto. I have a Naruto tattoo, but I don't know, like the characters. Some of the characters, just I wasn't really like fond of. Believe it or not, um, like Naruto himself isn't one of my. He's all right, but just Naruto as character isn't for me. He's. I don't even know how to explain it. Maybe it's just like the way I prefer certain. I like. How do I explain this? I get the plot and how certain characters are supposed to be, and I get how wants to change the ninja world and bring peace to everything. Um, and not only that, there's just like there's a couple things. Okay, let's say this for example. So when Pain absolutely destroys the village, right? I try to bring the realisticness into it because I would have done the total opposite of what he did. So he murks all the Pains, and then he goes to see Nagato and sees him in the tree, right? And he says like, "Oh, I want to kill you" or whatever, but he doesn't, and he's like, "I'll like forgive you" or whatever. Like, and if there's gonna be peace, like I'll seize it. I'll seize it. And I'm like, he's. Like I don't know how else to explain it. I just wish there was a lot more savagery in his character. Like he didn't know that the Rinne rebirth jutsu was even a thing. That Nagato was even going to do that in the first place. So it's like, okay, you forgive him. Say he doesn't use the Rinne rebirth jutsu. He just massacred your entire village. He killed Jiraiya, killed Kakashi, murked everybody, and then you're like, I forgive you, and then just kind of like walk away without even knowing that people were going to be brought back to life or not. That's just like one example. I mean, that might be like a kind of petty thing to say, like, oh, how can you not like it because of that? It's not just that. There's certain situations and certain things in the anime that I would have changed myself to make me like it more. Like, here's another example. Yeah, the for talk no jutsu. Yeah, I guess. Another example is like Itachi. I think this would have made it even crazier, man. This story, if it was like rewritten a little bit. Okay, so Itachi murked his entire clan. That's obvious. We all know that. What if? What if he said to the elders and to the third Hokage, "Go fuck yourself. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that." And the Uchiha clan didn't get killed, and there was that whole coup that would have started. That would have been absolutely amazing. So, like, a part of me was like, come on, like, I get it, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. There's just certain little things I would have changed throughout the story. Obviously, the Naruto story would have been completely different for the things that like I say, but I'm just, you know, For me personally, I would have said go fuck yourself. I'm not murking my entire clan. You know, like, no. I'm not doing that. So sorry, there is about to be a war within the Hidden Leaf Village, and we're gonna see how that goes. They'd be sick if they came out with a rewritten version of the anime and like animated that. That would be pretty sweet. Yeah, the elders are still alive, right? There's just I'm more of like a savagery type anime watcher. I just want like all the carnage, no optimism, realisticness. Like if this was real life, do you think Naruto really would have just walked away from Nagato after all that? Like I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. I wouldn't be able to do that. And what else? Like Naruto. Okay. How do you still want to save Sasuke after everything? After everything he's done. And again, guys, I want to emphasize this. I like Naruto. I love Naruto. It's very good, but there's just Naruto. Come on. Sasuke is a certified terrorist. He doesn't like you. He doesn't want to be around you. He wants to murk everybody that you love and know. He went for a kill shot on Sakura. He's talking shit to Kakashi. Wants to fight Kakashi. He's doing all this stuff, and Naruto is so optimistic. In the end, it ended up working out. Right? Cool. But, again, for me, if this was real life, I don't know, man. It would have been cool. It's like, I don't know. So it's just little things like that, you know, that Naruto isn't in my top 5. But again, I like it. I have a fucking Naruto tattoo. I like it, but there's just like little things, you know. You know, yeah, I know if you guys are familiar with a channel, he's called Daigo Knight. He's doing a series right now, I think, and it's like Naruto rewritten. And he's doing the entire stories if it was like rewritten in a certain way. So I've seen a few videos on that, and that was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, not every anime is perfect. And even if it was the way that say everything that I just said about Naruto actually happened, there would be people that wouldn't like that. You know what I mean? So it's whatever. Yeah. Sakura's a fucking bitch. I hate how, and it's not even like it's so like the one scene where she actually confesses her love to Naruto to try for that whole, like, that actually like pissed me off watching that. That actually like annoyed me a lot because it wasn't genuine. It was a lie, a blatant lie to try to settle Naruto. Like, you know what I mean? I fucking hated that so much. Sakura, just, you know, just go fuck yourself. All right, go away. Ugh. But it is what it is. So yeah, that's why Naruto's not in my top 5. It's in my top 10, easy. Where's another one? Top 5. Another subject. Back to One Piece. Top 5 One Piece characters. Zoro. It'd be Zoro for sure. Zoro. I really like Bartolomeo. Bartolomeo would be in my top 5. Whitebeard is in my top 5. So Zorro, Bartolomeo, Whitebeard. Um, hmm. Hmm. Honestly, I might even put Odin in my top five. I really liked Odin. Yeah, I'd put Odin in my top five as well. And then, honestly, probably Crocodile. That would be my top five. That might seem really random to some people, but yeah. So like Zorro, Bartolomeo, Whitebeard. Fuck. Who did I just say? Odin and Crocodile. I also really like Kid as well. I don't know why. He's just I don't know. I like Kid. I think he's pretty solid as well. Kuma, his backstory is sad as fuck. I respect him, but he's not in my top five. I like him, but yeah, I don't know. No, I haven't seen Jobless Reincarnation. Um, what do you mean pushing any agenda or staying neutral? Um, and for tier list for Straw Hats, what do you mean? My favorite or like strongest or what? Um, got to be a stepper to be in my 2 5 carry. Shanks. Um, tier list for Mugiwaras. For my favorites, Zoro's my number one. So from my favorite to least favorite, it'd be Zoro, then Brook, then Luffy, then Jimbei, then Sanji, then Frankie, then Chopper, then Robin, then Nami, and then Usopp would be my least favorite. I think that was everyone. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think Zoro is. If Zoro and Sanji fought to the death, I think Zoro would win. But I don't think it would be. There are some people that think it would be like a Merc fest. Like it would be, at the very best, like at the very toughest, like mid diff for Zoro. Maybe. I don't know. But sometimes people like to overlook and underestimate the Germa DNA that Sanji has within his body. The whole Germa thing, and if he puts on the Germa suit as well, it would be a sick fight. Like, hey man, don't underestimate Sanji at all. It wouldn't be as easy as for Zoro as some people think for sure. I think Zoro would win. The Conquerors hockey would come into play as well, but I think it would be a lot closer than some people think it. Some people think it would be. Like it would, like honestly, like high diff. I would like to say high diff in favor of Zoro. But the whole Germa DNA and the Germa suit, people don't. A lot of people look over some little things like that. Like if he did put on the Germa suit and like the exoskeleton thing, and you can't even break his bones and all this other shit, it would be good. It would be a solid fight, honestly. Toy treating Sanji bad in the anime. Yeah, see, I haven't watched the last three episodes, so I don't really know kind of like what's going on with him. But the whole thing with when he's talking to Stussy and shit, that was like embarrassing. I used to have a short on my other channel of that, and I'm like, come on, man. Saying like treat me like a dog. I'm like all this other stuff. I'm like, come on, man. Like we know you're a simp, but like, fuck, man, that's like too much. I think that's why I put Sanji as like my fifth or sixth favorite Straw Hat. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh man, Sanji's fast as fuck. Let's be honest. That's another thing people underestimate. And like, Sanji's fast as fuck, man. We've seen how fast he can move, but people, I don't know. People try to act like he's, not slow, but not. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where he gets clapped by Seraphim. That shouldn't have happened. You're the left hand of the future Pirate King. Like that shouldn't have happened. No, no, I remember. I remember that. That shouldn't have happened. And man, I don't know. Again, what's happened in the last three episodes of One Piece? But at this point, man, Zoro better have put Lucci down. I don't want to see that anymore. Zoro needs to finish that like right quick, right quick. Here's actually now that I see that he only fights with his legs. What do you think at some point in the series, it'd probably be near the end where he might have to? Do you think that Sanji might use his hands in a fight? Personally, for some reason, I think he will at some point. I don't know, man. Maybe that's just me. I think it'll come to a point where he won't have a choice. Maybe not, but that would be crazy. That would be one of the craziest things ever to see. Like imagine, Sanji's about to fight someone and all of a sudden you just see armament hockey just go over his hands and arms. You'd be like, that would be one of the most crazy scenes everyone would jump out of their fucking seats, man. That would be unbelievable. That would be fucking sick, man. Especially if he had like, oh yeah, man, that would be fucking dope. That would be so sick. No. I don't think Mihawk's a fraud. Here's something. Um, well, especially like I mean, even pre-time skip, like he's in the Marineford arc where he shoots that beam. It's not even a named attack. He just shoots it. And at Whitebeard, and even Diamond Jozu, that took him. He didn't just deflect it. He was actually like putting all his strength into it and was struggling with it before he shot it into the sky. You know, and that was just Mihawk being like. So I don't think Mihawk is a fraud at all, especially when it said that. I mean, he used to spar with Shanks, right? So I know if I had to guess, if you said if is a, I he probably isn't. Let's be honest, but I would put Dragon as a fraud before I put Mihawk as a fraud. He definitely isn't. Let's say that. Dragon is he's good. The first time we see him do something, I think it's going to be fucking disgusting. But I think it's just simply because we haven't seen him do anything. But yeah. When Zoro fights Mihawk later, because it's obviously it's going to happen. Yeah, we're going to soon realize that the people that do think he's a fraud are going to change their mind within the first 1 minute of that episode, whenever that happens. A Mihawk backstory? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't think we will. I've been slacking on this music here. We gotta put some of this on. Fucking ads, man. I'm sick of this shit. So sick of these ads. YouTube Premium. If you guys don't have YouTube Premium, it's one of the best subscriptions you could have. Swear to God. Dragon's too busy looking east to do anything. Yeah, I did. I did. I don't know what it is, man. Captain Kidd. I like him. I like him. I don't care. I said it. He's just, I don't know. He is a fucking idiot. He is an idiot, though. Like, I don't know what you're doing, man. Well, I don't know what makes you think you can just come up on Shanks. Just, I don't know what's going through your mind, man. I get it. You want revenge, but you got to come up with, like, a plan, at least. He obviously he's not the character. He's a hothead. That won't happen, right? That won't happen with him. But I don't know. I like him. Yeah, he's too cocky. Way too cocky. I mean, Between Law and Vegapunk, who would I save if they were on the verge of death? Vegapunk. I would say Vegapunk because he would have more of an impact on the future of the story. It would suck, but Vegapunk's knowledge and the things he can make and come up with, and like fuck, man, he would have, you know, yeah, Vegapunk. Not saying like you know what I mean. If I had the choice, I got nothing against Law, but Vegapunk would have a way bigger impact on the story. Yeah, yeah, that's all right. Yeah, no, I'm not watching it. Not watching the intro. Yep. Yeah. Imagine Law gives infinity life to Luffy. That'd be fucking nuts. Especially because I mean, Luffy's losing. Luffy's been cutting his life really, really short. Real short. Yeah, at the cost of his own life. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. But I don't know. Knowing that, he probably will at some point. Yeah, I don't know. If Luffy dies at some point in the story, I mean he might. I don't know. It'll just be. I don't be. It won't be during a fight or anything, and I don't think it'll even be a sickness. I think he's just cut his life short by, like, just is the gears that he turns into, the whole thing, and Impel Down, like, man. There, that the world of One Piece is submerged underwater, and that's why there's so many islands and Wando protect itself. Huh, that's interesting. That's a cool theory. The season 2 trailer, yeah, I can react to it. I have seen bits and pieces of the season 2 trailer already, but I haven't actually watched it from beginning to end. So yeah, I could do that. HMG, I'll get to that in a second. This is another one too, and I've said this so many times and still haven't done it, and I'm sorry for this. But the movies, I've literally only seen Gold and Red. Those are the only movies I've seen. And I don't know how many times people are like, "Yo, we need Stampede," really bad, and I need to do it at some point. But I've only seen 2 of the movies. Yeah, Stampede. Yeah. Um, Bored Kid. I'm doing the reactions this weekend coming up. On Sunday, the new one's gonna come out, and I'm gonna do a quad episode and just bang out all four in one video. So it'll take Zed like a while to like edit everything, but it'll be it'll be all four at once. So I mean, get your popcorn ready because that's gonna be a long ass video. Yep. Actually, that's another one too. I actually haven't seen. I haven't watched Black Clover at all. Never seen it. That's another one that's on the list I need to watch. But yeah, I haven't seen that. Um, any luck on the new channel or on the old channel? I said earlier for the people that haven't heard. I said this near the beginning of the live, but I got 8 different emails saying that 8 of the Fire Force episodes that got copyrighted, which put my channel down in the first place, just got restored. So they're good to go if I didn't delete them already, which I did. But how are you going to restore videos when you've already banned my channel because of the videos that you just put back up to say, yeah, they're okay? That doesn't make any sense. But it also means I think it is a step in the right direction, and maybe 1 or 2 of my next appeals that I am going to do might do the trick. But I need to do those appeals first, and then we'll go from there. I'm never ever going to give up on trying to get my old channel back, because I mean, starting from scratch again, man, fuck, it sucks. I won't stop doing the one or YouTube, but it sucks, man. But you know, yeah, the previous openings, yeah. To the breathtaking world of One Piece. Is that like a video where it kind of just goes over the entire world of One Piece and how big it is and the different islands and that type of stuff? Because I've seen videos kind of like that, but if you're talking about the specific video, yeah, no, I haven't seen if that's the actual title of the video, then no, I haven't seen it, but I've seen kind of videos like it. Oh, I I was already asked that earlier in the live stream, who I like the most to the least. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yep. Oh no. I won't get discouraged. I was a bit at the beginning, but I'm kind of over it. Just, keep on trying. Just keep on trying. Keep on grinding. But yeah, nice talking to you. Yeah, I'm gonna stay anime only. for as long as I can, unless I get spoiled on like, well, I don't know. Depends on like, some fucking insane would have to happen for me to even think about switching to the manga. Yeah, like the One Piece reveal, I would be like, holy shit, man. Why'd I get copyrighted? The fucking Fire Force reactions. That's it. Fire Force reactions, which weren't even monetized, and I wasn't making money off them anyways, which is kind of fucked up. But yeah, it was Fire Force. Yeah, the One Piece reveal. I've said so many times, if the when the One Piece gets revealed in the manga, um, if anime only watchers, not just me, all of them in general, you're actually going to have to delete social media and never touch it for like 2 years. It's the only way. The only way. You'll actually have to not even touch social media ever again. It's the only way to not get spoiled because it'll. That's One Piece is such a crazy and amazing story that it's going to be on like TV on channels that probably like sports shit. I bet I can guarantee it, man. I can guarantee it. It's going to be on. It'll be on TV, man. It'll be on news stations. I swear to God. I swear to God, man. Ah, Toby, Celtics fan. Yeah, baby. Celtics. Um, yeah. Yeah. I've said it. Oh, I've said it in the announcements on my last live stream, but I'll say it again for the couple of you that are in the live stream. Why the fucking copyright well, I don't know why it happened, honestly. But the copyright where it's weird because I got banned because of the Fire Force reactions. And like I said, what they weren't even monetized. I wasn't getting paid from them, first of all. And you guys know all the reactions that I put up, right? So in the bottom there's no sound. The video's opaque, so you can like see through it. You can like see my posters and shit at the bottom of like at the through. You can see everything through what you're watching, right? I upload all my reactions like that, but for some reason, only the Fire Force has been copyrighted. Every single video got copyrighted, and it gave me 7 days to try to appeal it by July 29th. If that didn't happen, then my channel would get deleted. But if it was so harsh to the point where they were going to ban my channel, why didn't I get these notifications after the first, second, third, fourth episode? Why did it take the entire series for me to watch up until like now? I uploaded the entire series and then I didn't even get the notification that I was getting banned until 3 weeks after the previous episode that I put up. So it's fucking weird, man. There's just something real fishy about it. I don't get it. But yeah, that's what happened. And only on Fire Force. And I upload all my reactions the exact same. Zed does it the exact same for every single series, but only Fire Force for some reason. And they weren't even monetized. It doesn't make any sense to me. So something's weird there. But yes, that's like the I guess like the short version. Those are the main points. But yeah. Um yeah, I don't know. It's fucking weird, man. And I've had a discussion with Zed about like going forward and like cutting episodes down to like what all YouTubers do, and they take a 20 minute One Piece episode and they cut it down into like a 15-minute episode, and it basically makes you, if you want to watch the full episode, it kind of makes you subscribe to a Patreon or some type of membership site that YouTubers have. You guys know me. I don't like doing that. I want everyone to watch the entire episode. So if like I don't know, man. I want to keep doing it the way I've been doing it because I don't want to like cheat people out of, because like I've said it so many times. I want to be like, how many YouTubers do you know that just post the entire episode and not cut it or anything like that? I don't think any do, honestly, except for me. But so that, yeah, I don't want to have to do that. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, like yeah. Every other well, especially One Piece reactors. They just fucking cut it down. And I always hated that. And that's why when I first started my channel, I wanted to be the guy that was like, why? Why? Why do that? Just put up the whole fucking thing. Fuck it. Yeah. One strike, but for some reason the Fire Force, man. And the strikes came from people. It wasn't even the companies that created or yeah, they weren't even. It wasn't even the studios that gave me the copyright that made the anime in the first place. It was some third party website and a certain individual. I forget his name. I'd have to go through the emails again. But the perfect example I give is like if you were doing reactions to like Breaking Bad, but Netflix is the one that copyrighted you. It's like you weren't even the creators of the series, right? Like, so how does that work? It doesn't make any sense. But it is what it is. We'll just keep on trying. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to get it back. I mean, because so many people in different situations have got their channel back. So I'm pretty optimistic that I can still. I'm gonna keep on trying. So I mean, obviously, keep you guys updated. But yeah, man, just keep on trying. Keep on trying with it. Um, I I don't know. They use AI for copyright stuff. Yeah, they do. Like, if as soon as you upload a video, it uploads and then it goes through a processing part after that. Once it's done processing, it'll tell you right away if there's a copyright on it. But it'll say before you even upload it though, it'll say, okay, there's two different types of copyright. So one of them is it gets copyrighted, will allow you to post it, but you can't make any money off it. It's like, oh, well, okay, cool. That's fine. Like, I don't need the money. So, yeah, fuck, just upload it anyways. But then there's another one where it says, okay, it's copyrighted to the point where no one will be able to see it. And then that's when Zed has to take it down, re-edit it in a certain way so that when we do put it up, that won't happen. You know? But yeah. Yeah, I know. A lot of my followers don't know that I have this account. But all my subscribers are in the Discord or part of my X account either. And that's where I post it all like everything that's going on, right? So if you're not in the Discord and you're not following me on X, then you won't know. That's why I think people are now, and even on Instagram, are now DMing me on Insta X, being like, "Yo, where's your channel?" And it's like, I already said, you know. But I mean, I had 40,000 subs, And obviously, not all of them are in my Discord or like following me on these other outlets, you know. Um, no, I'm definitely banned, like indefinitely banned for sure. Or else I think I would get a notification saying, "Oh, you're banned for like this long." Like I try to go to my account right now, unable to access a Google product, and this is where another appeal comes in. Is where I like here's one that I'm going to fill out. Probably I should do this like after I'm done this live stream because I haven't done this type of appeal. So like I'll actually show you guys. So okay, so here I'll pause this because fucking ads. Okay, I'll actually show you. So this comes up, right? So where is it? So yeah, I would just reverse the camera, but I broke my camera, so it's kind of garbage. So I'll see if I can do this and kind of see where I'm going at the same time. Okay, so yeah, right here, right? I'll go here, and then I'll go to switch account, right? There's my original channel, right there, right? Can you guys see that? Right? So the Baxter. I go to click on that, but this comes up. Unable to access Google product. And then this is an appeal form that I can put in, right? With my full name. Well, that's not my email. Like I'll put in the actual one that I was using for it. And then the email address that they can contact me, and then the URL of the suspended YouTube channel. And then this will be a brief reason why it was unfair and unjust. So this is one that I still need to fill out and put in because this is a different type of appeal that I've done before that haven't worked yet. So I'm going to try this one, see if it works. And I'm also going to mention that that the 8 of the episodes or 8 of the whatever that I got banned are now unbanned, and you could watch them on my channel if I still had my channel. So that it doesn't make sense how those episodes got back up. But yeah, so that's this is another appeal form that I'm going to do, and hopefully it works because I do have pretty legit reasons. And I was following all the rules and the terms of service and whatever, following the code of conduct. So that's it. I'm gonna do that one as well. But yeah. So yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Shout out to Plot 8907. There he is. Yeah, tell me about it, man. It's pretty dumb, pretty dumb. But yeah, I mean, fuck. I'm pretty confident though. I have some pretty valid reasons why I should be able to get it back. But it sucks. And not only like the thing that sucks the most, I think, is just the amount of effort and time I put into it over the years, and now it's just like gone. I think that's what kind of rubs me the wrong way the most is just so much time and effort. Not necessarily like the loss. It's just the work that was put in, you know. But oh no, HMG. Yeah, I did say a while ago that my favorite character was Brooke, but I said I've you must have missed it, but I've said yeah, Zoro's my favorite for sure. Brooke was my favorite, but it was that was actually a while ago. I think Zoro legit became my favorite in Wano. But like before King, before the Zoro and King fight, like way before that. Like when he was fighting Killer, before we actually knew it was Killer. I think that was what put the nail in the coffin. When he purposely got stabbed with that scythe and used it as his third. Yeah, man, that was fucking dope. I think that was like episode 936 or something. Yeah. Yeah, Zoro's my favorite character in the entire series for sure. Which seems kind of bland because I feel like a lot of people say that. There's like too many Zoro lovers, you know what I mean? But he's my favorite for sure. Ooh. That's a good question. Favorite episode? Fuck. I don't know, man. There's a lot. I mean, Zoro versus King was good. Um, the fights with Katakuri. Um, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of pre time skip episodes that are very, very good as well. There's just so many. There's so many episodes that I can't like put my finger on one. There's so many. I would actually have to like dig deep and go back and kind of analyze a bunch of the old arcs and when Garp got captured. Yeah. That whole Garp on Beehive Island, that was like I don't know, man. There's so many good episodes. I'll tell you, my favorite fight was Zoro versus King, though. I can tell you that much. There's a lot of people that have said in shorts. Yeah, there's a lot of people that say in shorts like um, those shorts where people are like comic cons and stuff, and they ask certain people, and it's like um, what's your favorite fight? Like this or this, and then they pick one, and then they keep the one they picked, but then they say another one, and they go back and forth. Same thing with like animes. What's the better anime? They'll be like Kaiju number eight or this, and then they'll say Kaiju, and it's like Kaiju number eight or this, those type of things. And I've heard a lot of people say that their favorite is the Lucci versus Luffy fight, like pre time skip, and it's solid. It's got, a lot of nostalgia. It means a lot to the story, obviously. I just can't put it there. I can't, you know. It's like the Dragon in Dragon Ball Z, for example. Goku versus Frieza. I can't say that that's well, at least my favorite, or even the best fight. It was good, and it means a lot to the story. Turned Super Saiyan for the first time. But I just can't bring myself to say it's the best fight. I don't know. In my opinion, there's a lot of better fights. But if we're talking like the meaning to the plot, I can see. But if we're strictly just talking fights, I personally would put like Goku and Frieza team and 17 teaming up against Jiren. In my opinion, that's a better fight than Frieza, the original Frieza Goku. That's just my opinion. Um, I can see why, people would say those old fights, but it's just like, yeah, I mean, I would put Luffy versus Kaido ahead of, but I can see why these certain individuals will say like Lucci versus Luffy was better, or, these old, you know, do you guys know what I'm kind of trying to say? What character am I most curious about in One Piece? Recently, it's been Rocksteady Zebek, honestly, because we just saw his crew come into play. And let's be honest, Joy Boy. I want to know what the fuck is his deal, man. Who the fuck's Joy Boy? Who is this guy? That's a character I think like a lot of, if not all of us, are like curious about for sure. But give me a couple minutes, guys, if you want to like sit tight. All what is it? All six of you. See, in my old channel, we'd have like 30 or 40 of you guys in here. But talking about Joy Boy, do you think his actual name was Joy Boy or just a nickname? I think it was just a nickname. I think it was just a nickname. Because I mean, it's the devil fruit. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious, in my opinion, that that was just kind of a nickname because of his devil fruit that he had, which was, the Hito Hito no Mi. So, yeah, yeah. But okay, I'll be right back because I need to make myself another coffee real quick. So give me like 2 minutes. You guys can talk amongst yourselves, but give me a couple minutes. The coffee's already made. I just got to throw it in the microwave. So I'll be right back. So hold on. Actually, before I go though, let me like put on some music or something so you guys aren't just sitting in silence. Yeah, the giant straw hat. Yeah, true. What the fuck's going on with that? No, we already listened to this. Um, actually, here's something I'll put on. See if I can make it back in time before this song's over. By the way, for you, it's Shanks. This is one of my favorite openings, like ever in anime. So let's see if I can make it back here in a minute and 32 seconds. Maybe not. I doubt it, but we'll see. So let me turn up the volume a bit. You guys can bump to this. definitely didn't make it back in time. Definitely didn't make it back in time. But no, 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 no. Well, I want to hear it again because I didn't get to listen to it. All right, what did I miss? Ah, that's hot. Yep. Sonny, I'm glad you said that. That's my favorite devil fruit in the entire series. The Noro Noro no Mi. So underrated. If the proper person had that devil fruit, oh my god. I don't know how many times I've said that. Izzy, what's up? Um the perfect example I always say is if imagine Katakuri had the heat or the Noro Noro no Mi. Oh man, that would be one of the most broken things I've ever seen. That would be so broken. Is key? Is key? The jacket fruit. That's probably one of the worst in the entire series. It's one of, if not like I mean, yeah, Big Mom's is pretty fucking underrated as well. Yeah, it's really yeah. All right, what? Ibs. Are you being serious or are you just trolling? Yeah. If okay, if you're okay, Ivs ski. If you why didn't if that was it, then why didn't you just put it like that instead of Izzy? Um, do you think Ivsky? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to see Bon Clay. Okay, at some point, Impel Down is going to get broken out. There's going to be a jailbreak or something, man. Because all these characters are in fucking like we think you think Doflamingo is just never going to come out in the series again. Like I don't know, man. Like the last time we saw him was when the Warlords got disbanded, and he's laying in, the seventh level or whatever, and he's like, yeah, things are getting interesting. Chris, what's up? Yeah, man. Yeah, and then Anel, he's got to make an appearance at some point. He's got to make an appearance. Yeah, Impel down. There's going to be something going on, man. There's going to be a jailbreak of something. I don't know when. It's going to happen, though. It's going to happen, and it's going to be one of the most epic things ever. Gecko Moria, yeah. Yeah, Shadow Fruit's pretty underrated. I've heard that. Well, I've heard a lot of people say that there could be somebody else that could use the Shadow Fruit better than Gecko Moria. I've heard people say, like, I don't know, that I've heard people say that you could use it better than the way he uses it. Adios. Adios, amigo. Gecko revives Ace or something. Somehow got like his. Oh man, that'd be ridiculous. Enel versus Kizaru. Well, and some people forget, like, Enel like had observation hockey like way, way, way before like we saw anything like that. Maybe he has advanced observation hockey. Maybe he's. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. I think Kizaru is just going to get put the fuck down. He already did once. I think Kizaru after Egghead is over, I think he's going to basically be like Aokiji and just be like, you know what? There's nothing I can do here anymore. Kizaru has to be trying. Like, it doesn't make any sense why he wouldn't be trying. Especially because an elder is there watching it, Like, you got a lot on the line, man. If you're not trying, then I don't know what you're doing, man. Yeah. Yeah. But Luffy still isn't using the full extent of his Devil Fruit, I think. I've heard a lot of people say that. Because how many times does he actually use Gear 5? 3? Against Kaido, Lucci, and right now against Kizaru. I think he's literally only used it 3 times. So, come like the end of the series, Gear 5 is going to be so fucking broken. His Devil Fruit is going to be, oh man. Yeah, it's going to be gross. Oh yeah, he's going to improve for sure. His love for Vegapunk. Yeah. How am I doing? I'm doing all right, man. You know, just living life, working, just like everyone else, working for a living, just trying to do the best I can. Um, yeah, you need because Joy Boy and Nika got defeated. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, how did they get? How did they get put down? Who stopped Joy Boy? How did he lose? Liking Saturn more and more? Maybe. I don't know. I still have yet to watch the most recent episode, so I can't really say anything. As of right now, I just think he's still a piece of shit because, I mean, just of his position, who he's working under, and, you know, what he's his main goal, so. Yeah. And then I think certain Straw Hats are going to be fighting certain elders as well. Yeah. I guess, yeah, his personality. Like I was talking about, like, Savages before. I like that is, like, his character. He's, he's, he's written really well. Like, if you really, really hate a character, I think it's just because he's, like, because of the things he's done, it's because he's written very well. There's a difference between that and just hating a character because he's fucking stupid and he's just not, you know. But like, yes, like Charlos, the Celestial Dragon. People fucking hate him. Everyone does, obviously, but it's because he's the way he is and the way that Oda wrote him to make. He's actually like written very well for you to hate him. You know. Uh, hate Saturn more than Charlos? Whoa. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy take. Yeah, that's a such like yeah, whoa. That's crazy. Yeah, that's outrageous. Holy shit. No, I haven't watched the new episodes. I don't know. I can't do that. I think Charlos is probably my most hated character in the series, and then if it's not him, it would be oh my god, Orochi and Wano. It's between those two. I just hate both of those characters. Orochi's a piece of shit. I hate that guy so much. Yeah, I know. Same here, man. Charlos is such a oh my fucking god, man. Oh. Yeah. I'll probably be live streaming for a little bit more, guys. Probably like 15 more minutes or something. I got dinner's gonna be ready soon, and still want to go to the store, pick up some like chips, maybe a couple brewskis or something. But yeah, favorite arc is Wano for sure, hands down, like no questions asked. Um, but honestly, I really like Dressrosa. There was a lot of shit going on there, like throughout that arc. Figuring like, yeah, I really like Dressrosa as well. I mean, Inez Lobby is good. Water 7, but I think Dressrosa. I never really hear a lot of people talk about Dressrosa too much. I think it's an underrated arc. Um, Worst arc. I feel like this is pretty generic, but I don't know, man. Like Thriller Bark was, obviously, it had some peak moments, but I don't know. Oh, we already fucking listened to that. Gatling Galaxy Impact. Yeah, that'd be. Or actually, I guess you could say worst arc. I don't know, like the Long Ring, Long Island, like the Jolly Roger or the Davy back fight. Meh. I mean, it introduced. You know what? Honestly, I didn't even mind Foxy as a character. I don't even care what anyone says. I thought he was funny as fuck, and it introduced me to my favorite devil fruit in the series. But I mean, as a whole, you know. But yeah, Wano's number one for sure. Probably by the end, like Egghead, by the end of Egghead, that'll probably be my favorite just because of what the hell's been going on. But it's still Wano right now. All right, Sonny. See you later, man. Yeah, One Piece will be up this weekend. Gonna be doing a quad, so 4 episodes. It's gonna be epic. Yeah, I'll get my channel back, man. Everyone, don't worry. I'll get it back. I'm never gonna give up getting it back. Oh no, it'll be up on here. It'll be up on here. Yeah, starting like once I upload the Dan, from now on, things are gonna only be uploaded on here, Patreon as well. But this is, I guess, the official start of the new channel. But again, I'm gonna still keep trying to get the new one back. If the new, if or sorry, the old one. If I do get the old one back, then it'll be re-uploaded on the old one if I do get it back. But yeah, no, it'll be on here as well. But yeah, guys. All right. I think I'm gonna be calling it quits right here. Just what is it? Just a quick 2 hours. Quick 2 hour live stream. But yeah. Hopefully everyone has a good rest of the day. I'm gonna keep my head up. Again, still trying to get the channel back. We'll keep you guys updated. Dan to Dan will be up on Patreon. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna upload it right now, so it'll be up pretty soon. And then gonna be doing a quad on this weekend for One Piece, and we'll fucking get her going again. Let's keep the hype train going. So yeah, man. Everyone stay safe. I'll be in the Discord as well talking. So yeah, nice talking to you guys. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. So peace out, guys.